It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. From the 10. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, going to 53. Go, get out there, get out there.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings us 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Prescott now. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they work this out past the 25. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Running wide side, Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. To try again after the sack. Lance under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. On play action, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 45 on second down, Prescott. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the counter, Elliott. And some room to run now. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 22 and a first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. If they didn't get that done, this time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Lance to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. A 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Gold with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Niners 7, Cowboys 6.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Shot, 17.
Lance now on 1st down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Here's Lance. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
On 2nd and goal, Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ray McLeod in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Cowboys 6. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Fielded right around the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
65 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 33 as we ironically approach 3:33 remaining in the quarter.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. Touchdown!
Trey Lance finding Deebo Samuel. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Cowboys 6. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields this way up at the 17. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Prescott from the gun.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb.
31 yards.
And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Neville Gallimore on the stop.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Lance. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
McCaffrey running up the middle, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Neville Gallimore showing off a bit on that nice stop.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Black open.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. In motion comes the tight end left. Off of play action, here's Lance. And he will find his man Samuel. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Cowboys 12. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Now, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Lance now on 1st down.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
To throw again on second down. Lance. That's to McCaffrey, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 39 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Niners 36, Cowboys 12.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on 4th down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Wait. Hey, computers. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Pushes him over. Runs through another. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Prescott yet again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete
Justin Hopkins about set to get us started, and off we go from SoFi Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyle Van Noy, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Prescott to throw on 4th. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Jaron Kearse in on the tackle. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert, throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you don't want to stop coming after me down here because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
4th down, Prescott.
And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. He's got room at the 30. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And again, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Elliott running right. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Prescott to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers, nothing. Brett Maher taking our
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Herbert trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Elliott. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right.
trucks over it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Brandon, there was more on his mind there than just getting to the first down marker. Saw an opportunity to get a big play and wasn't going to let the defense do a lot to stop him from getting there.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. It's a keeper with Prescott. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none. Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 4th down, Herbert. And Allen's got it. Finding room at midfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll find Everett there, complete. And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Herbert. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him up already in this opening half.
Oh, the the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer.
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
The two-point attempt is no good.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
19-yard line.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert now. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. Touchdown, Cowboys.
I know a lot of people look at the
these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
That's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the...
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, 83 yards. Are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 27, Chargers 7. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Herbert has it knocked free. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?